Hey guys, welcome and happy Monday. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. It's nice and sunny here in Northern California, which is a nice change from the rain that we've been getting. I love it. I'm ready for summer. So today I'm excited to show you how to make some healthy snacks. And not just make healthy snacks, but how to prepare a week's worth of healthy snacks so you can have them ready to grab and go every day, and you don't have to worry about, oh, I need a snack, what am I going to do? You end up either hitting a vending machine or running into Starbucks. When you have snacks prepared and ready to go, it makes a lot better choices when you are in a pinch for time and need something quick, right? And we all get hungry between meals, so having these healthy snacks ready to go is going to be really important. And there's maybe some new ideas that you haven't seen before, so I'm excited to share them with you. But first, I wanted to take a few minutes and talk to you about a few questions that I've received about the upcoming group program that I'm doing. I mentioned that I wanted you guys to send in your questions if you had any, and I would answer them on the live stream. So I'm going to answer, there's 4 of them. So I'm going to answer those pretty quickly here, and then I will get to showing you the healthy snacks. So if you haven't seen yet, the group program is starting in March, and I'll post the link for that below this video when I'm finished. And if you want to read more about that once you hear these questions, you can, or you can private message me and I can talk to you about it and any questions that you might have that I didn't address here today. Okay, so first question is, I have already made many healthy changes with my diet and feel like I am on a good path. What can this program help me with when I already feel like I know enough about nutrition? So that is a good question, because a lot of people, they have done research, they've really changed their diet in a lot of positive ways and feel like, they're good. And what I have to say to that question is that, at least for me personally, I can never know enough about nutrition, and it is a never-ending educational career. So even though I did my schooling, I did all that, I do research, I am continuously learning new things every day. And there's always more you can know about nutrition. So I don't ever like to say, oh, I know everything there is to know about it, because that's not true. You can always know more. So even if you feel like you've made some really healthy changes, there might be things in this program that you didn't know, or healthier habits that you haven't had a chance to do yet, and this program will help you build those habits. So never think that you know everything there is about nutrition, because there's always more to learn, and I'm confident that this program would benefit anybody, even if they are already eating healthy, because there's just so much packed into this program related to healthy eating. You get the meal plans and exercise too. So I really do think it would benefit you, even if you feel like you are on a good path with your health. Okay, second question. My life is so hectic and I can't attend the meeting times because I already have something scheduled during those times. I would love to do the program, but I simply cannot make it work with my schedule. That's more of an objection than a question, but what I have to say to that is one of the main reasons why I added the virtual component to the program. Initially, I launched it as a local in-person program to Morgan Hill, California, which that is still an option, but there's also an option to do the program virtually, which means you can watch all the classes on a live stream, even the exercise classes, and if you can't attend that particular time when the live stream is happening, that's okay, because the videos are going to be recorded and available for replay. So even if you have something going on at those exact times of the classes, you can still watch that week's class after the fact. So before the next week happens, you can watch that week you missed at any time you want, whenever it's convenient for you. And you can do it in the comfort of your living room, on the couch, in your pajamas if you want, which is why I love the virtual component to this program, because everyone's life is busy and hectic, and that is something I was hearing a lot. So I'm happy to tell you that the virtual component to the program will solve that completely. Okay, next question. What is the difference between this program and the free information I can get online? There are so many resources out there already, and I'm learning a little bit as I go. First of all, the internet is awesome, and I love it, but I also have a love-hate relationship with it because it makes people confused. So although there is a lot of information online and you can learn a lot of valuable information, searching blogs and finding recipes and everything like that, it does not compare to doing a program. And the reason being for that is because when you're online, you're getting all sorts of random information. So you're searching, how to boost your metabolism. And all these different things are going to pop up. And you might search how to lose weight. You're going to get all these different fad diets. So when you're searching for something online, it is not a honed in, planned out, carefully crafted program that's going to get you the results that you want. So boosting your metabolism, there's so many things involved with that. And so the difference between that and doing the program is the program is specifically structured and laid out in sequence. That's the other thing. Information is great, but unless you do things in the right sequence, you're not going to get the results that you are wanting to get. So the program really does help clear everything up, put things in the right order so you aren't confused and you aren't overwhelmed anymore. And it also is going to teach you how to organize your pantry, stock your fridge and everything with healthy foods. So it's going to take a lot of research online for you to get all of that compiled into the right order to really make the changes and get the results you want versus having a program already laid out for you. And not to mention, when you're online finding things, you don't have somebody there giving you accountability and support and motivation there to answer any questions that you have. I mean, like I said, you can learn a lot of great things online, but if you want to get results and you have goals that you've had for years that you're sick of just putting on the back burner, this program is going to help you a lot more than free information online will, which is one of the reasons why I did this program, to help people get out of the overwhelm and actually get them the results that they want. Okay, next question. I'm embarrassed to exercise in front of people. Will people see me on the live stream if I'm doing the program virtually? Absolutely not. So you will be participating in the class, but no one can see you on video. The only way people will be able to interact with you is if you write a question, which if you join during the live stream, you can ask questions throughout the class and they will be answered for you. But nobody can see you, so like I said, if you want to be on the couch in your pajamas, totally fine. And last question is, what will the meal plans be like? The meal plans will be straightforward with simple, healthy recipes, and I'm going to take you on a journey. So they're not just going to be meal plans that are the same every week. We're going to start with making baby steps. So the first week, we're going to start to incorporate certain foods. The next week, we'll incorporate more. It's going to be kind of like a stepping stone. So by the end of the program, you're going to have all these healthy habits built without you even realizing that you built them. And so that's what I'm really excited about, is this program is structured in a way to really change your lifestyle along the journey without you even feeling like you're making these big changes. But by the end of it, you're going to realize, wow, I live such a healthier lifestyle now, and that didn't even feel difficult. So the meal plans will help you throughout the program to get results, but also make your life super convenient and make meal planning a no-brainer and easy and simple. So that's what the meal plans will be like. I can't go into too much detail without giving it all away, but I can tell you that you'll enjoy them very much. Okay, those are the questions. If anyone has any other questions, feel free to post them on this video and I can answer them when I get off. Okay, so back to snacks. What you guys joined the video for in the first place. Thank you for being here. So we're gonna start prepping our week's worth of snacks. And first thing you need to get are some Ziploc bags. I have sandwich bag size and snack bag size. I also have a mason jar, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do with that as we go. So first thing we're going to start with are dried mangoes and Brazil nuts. So when you're getting dried mangoes, I get these at Trader Joe's. You want to look at the ingredients and make sure there's no additives in them, no added sugars or anything like that. So these are just mangoes, dried mangoes, and that's it. So we're gonna open that up, and we're just gonna do a snack size bag. And I'm pairing this with Brazil nuts. So when you do your snacks, you wanna make sure that you're pairing them in the right way. So you don't wanna just eat a whole bag of dried mangoes. You wanna make sure you're getting some protein and some healthy fats with it to help those sugars not absorb so fast. And Brazil nuts are an amazing source of selenium. Selenium is great for thyroid health, and most people have a sluggish thyroid these days. I'm not sure why that's happening, but it seems to be the norm. And from sluggish thyroid to Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which is a hypothyroidism autoimmune disorder, these Brazil nuts are going to really help boost thyroid function, which helps your hormones. It boosts metabolism, helps you regulate your weight. Brazil nuts are awesome, and you don't need a lot of them to get the benefits. So let's start with our dried mangoes. We are going to do, let's see, we're going to do about 5 of the slices. So the cool thing about these snack packs is that you can portion out your snacks too. And that's the thing about snacking. Sometimes we go overboard, myself included. So when you're portioning them into these individual size bags, you can really portion out your serving size before you even go to grab it, which is really important. So I'm going to do about 5 Brazil nuts in here. So we have 5 mango slices and 5 Brazil nuts. So that is one snack bag. So what you're going to do when we make all these, you're going to be able to store these in your pantry or the fridge if they need to be cold. And then you can just, during the week, if you need a snack, grab it and go, or throw it in your lunchbox or whatever you need. They're already going to be portioned out and ready to go. So let's make another one. So like I said, 5 mango slices. And you can get your dried fruits in bulk section too. I just like Trader Joe's. They have good prices, and you can find good quality there too. But I got these Brazil nuts in the bulk section at Whole Foods. So you just have to shop around. So we did 5 of the Brazil nuts also. I always have such a hard time zipping Ziploc bags. I don't know why. Okay, well that's good enough. So we have 2 of those. We're just gonna do a couple of each just so I can show you. And if you have extra stuff, you can always just make more bags, or you can just put it away and store it for another week. So that's our first one, dried mangoes and Brazil nuts. Okay, our next one is gonna be something a little similar. We are going to do cashews and dried cranberries. I like making my own little trail mix type things rather than buying them. So we just have raw cashews here. And you want to buy raw nuts. They are easier to digest than roasted. And also you aren't having that excess salt either. So we're going to do about a couple tablespoons of cashews. Probably about 2 tablespoons. We'll do both bags right now. Cashews are great. I love them. They're one of my favorites. A little more. I'm just eyeballing these. You can use measuring spoons or cups if you want. So there's the cashews, and then we're just going to add in the dried cranberries. And when you're getting dried cranberries, you want to try and find the ones without added sugar. It's kind of hard to find them, but I actually got these from a local place that does dried fruits. So if you can find them without added sugar, that's great. If not, then that's okay too. It's better than getting a cookie or something. And then for the dried cranberries, you want to do about a tablespoon. So that's that. And we'll do the second one. And there we go. So we already have 4 individual sized portion snack bags. On to the next one. Okay, next we're gonna do some celery. And we're gonna do celery with dates. And I know that probably sounds like a weird combo to you, but it's actually really good. I'm gonna grab a knife, but I'll tell you why in a second. the reason that celery and dates are so good together is because celery has kind of a bitter taste to it. So when you pair it with something sweet like dates, you're really getting this, and celery has a little saltiness to it also, so you're kind of getting this sweet and salty snack. You can have a bite of the celery and a bite of the date, and it almost helps cut the bitterness of the celery. And dates are amazing for energy. So we're just gonna cut our celery in, you know, little sticks, however big you want. You can do big or small. It's really a personal preference how you prepare these. I'm just showing you good combinations that you can do. So we have our celery, and then we have some dates. And it's up to you if you want to remove the pit or not. I like to leave the pit in just because they seem like they're more fresh when they have the pit in, and then I'll just eat around the pit when I eat them. I'm using the bigger Ziplocs for this one. So let's do about 6 little sticks of celery. And we'll do 3 dates. So 1, 2, 3. Cool. So there's that one. Dates and celery. And we'll do the second one real quick. And you can customize these. I always say that. You can customize these however you want. So if you don't like celery, do cucumber or any other vegetable that you like. It really is all about what you prefer, but still making a healthy choice. So there's our second bag of celery and dates. Okay. Next, I'm going to show you one that you can do in a mason jar. This is going to be carrots and hummus. So I have some carrots, I peeled them up. So we're just going to cut them kind of like I did in sticks last week for the healthy French fries. I really like cutting my own carrots rather than getting the baby carrots. Baby carrots actually are treated with different chemicals sometimes to help them from getting dry. So baby carrots aren't really my favorite, nor do I like to recommend them for people. And it's really easy to just cut up a carrot yourself. It doesn't take long, and they're so much tastier. They have so much more sweetness, and they're just more fresh that way. Okay, so we have some carrot sticks here. Let me grab the hummus. So I bought a store-bought hummus, and I want to read you the ingredients so you know what to look for when you buy a store-bought hummus. So this has chickpeas, water, tahini, lemon juice, salt, cumin, garlic, and olive oil. And this is all organic also. So you want to try and find hummuses that don't have canola oil or, you know, sunflower oil, bad oils like that. Olive oil is great. Looks like I have a question. Do dates need to stay refrigerated? No, they don't. You can store them outside of the refrigerator, but since they're with the celery, I would recommend keeping it in the fridge once you make the snack bags, because the celery should be refrigerated. But when you have dates just in the package after you buy them, you don't need to refrigerate them. I never do, and they last. But if you like them cold, I guess you could refrigerate them. It's really up to you, but they don't need to be refrigerated. Okay, so let me grab a spoon. I seem to be forgetting all my utensils today. All right, so I'm just gonna mix it up. It's just plain original flavored hummus. You can make your own hummus if you want to. And if you buy store-bought, like I said, make sure you just check the ingredients. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some hummus at the bottom of the jar, probably about 2 tablespoons worth. I'm going to put that in, and then all we're going to do is we're just going to stick the carrots in the hummus. I'm going to put them in, and they stick straight up, so it's nice. And you can do however many carrots you want. And that's that. So then you have carrots and hummus, and you can throw this in the fridge, and then when you need a snack, or you know, if you're at home and you want to snack on something, you can just grab this and dip the carrot in the hummus and eat it. It's really good. I love mason jar snacks like this. You can also do something like this. You can do celery with some like almond butter on the bottom. There's all sorts of different possibilities. You could do like cucumber sticks with like a yogurt dip, coconut yogurt, of course. But there's a lot of different possibilities you can do with mason jars for snacks. All right, so that's the next one. And let's see what else we got. Okay, we have almonds, and we're gonna pair that with dates as well, just like we did with the celery. So for almonds, you wanna use raw almonds, and organic if possible. So let's do some snack bags, and we have our dates. All right. So with almonds, let's do about 2 tablespoons of those in here. There we go. There's our first bag. And if almonds are a little hard for you to digest, sometimes I like to soak them. So if you wanted to do that, you can just soak them for about an hour, but I know that's not really making it a convenient snack item. So you can also buy sprouted almonds at the store, which means they have already been soaked and they're easier to digest that way. But some people are fine with almonds, so it really is just a personal preference. Okay, and then we're gonna do only 2 dates in this one. There's 1, and we have 2. Great. You guys see all the snacks up here? I don't know if you can see them. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 snack bags already. So, I mean, that would last me a while. I don't know about people that have large families, but like I said, it's so easy. So you could make a bunch of those mango Brazil nut bags, or you could just triple up on all of these and you'll have like a big abundance. Just get a basket, put in your pantry, and throw everything in and be like, okay, this is my snack bin. This is all I have. And then it'll help you not make any bad choices when you need a snack as well. Okay, next we're going to do some plantain chips with pistachios. Plantain chips, well, if you don't know what plantains are, they're kind of like a banana. They're more starchy than a banana is, but they're lower in sugar than a banana. And pistachios are a great source of fat, good healthy fats. So we're gonna do a snack bag with this as well. And these plantain chips are just plain, there's nothing on them. So we're gonna pour some in there. I really don't, like I said, I don't measure anything. I just kind of know what like a right portion size would be. So with pistachios, since they are so high in fat, you only want to do about a tablespoon. And then the plantain chips, I'd say I did about a 1/4 cup of those. So then we have that, pistachios and plantain chips. We'll do one more. And for the nuts, I like to buy them in the bulk section or at Trader Joe's. Just because the bulk section, if you don't need a ton, it saves you a lot of money. Because like this bag of organic raw almonds was, I think, about $8 at Trader Joe's. And then the Brazil nuts, I believe I got for like less than $1. But granted, the almonds, that's a larger volume. So it just depends if you want to buy, a bigger supply at one time and save it for later, or just buy what you need. But if you do buy a large supply, make sure you store your nuts in the freezer. Nuts go rancid pretty fast. So if you're not going to use them for a few weeks, I would store them in the freezer in just a freezer Ziploc bag, and then you can take them out when you need them. So there we go, we got the plantain chips and pistachio bags done. And let's see, next, good old apples. I mean, I don't know if I have a better snack recommendation than an apple. It's so simple, so easy, you don't need to do anything to it. Just throw it in your bag and it's good to go. So apples are a great snack. You can also pair it with almond butter if you want to have a little bit of protein, or apples are also really good with coconut butter. So that's an option too if you don't want just a plain apple. But I always like to have apples in the refrigerator ready to go if I need something quick. And that's, one of my favorite snacks ever. And if you're gonna get almond butter, I wanted to tell you what kind I like and what kind is the best. You wanna make sure you're buying raw. So raw almond butter, and you want to get almond butter that has no added salt or any added oils. So this kind I get from Trader Joe's, and the ingredients are raw almonds, and that's it. So just be aware when you're buying nut butters at the store, a lot of them actually have added sugar and oils in them, even when they just say, you know, peanut butter or whatever. You have to read the labels because those are sneaky ingredients that they throw in there that sometimes you don't even realize you're having. Okay, and next, bananas. Bananas are great. They're an awesome source of potassium. Really helpful for eliminating muscle cramps and keeping your body hydrated. I know that sounds weird, but when your sodium and potassium balance is off in your body, dehydration occurs faster. So when you can have enough potassium in your diet, the sodium levels won't be over the top and the ratio won't be off. So bananas are great. You can also have those with something like almond butter, or you can pair it with, you know, some pistachios or almonds or anything like that. But, you know, good old fruit is one of the best. You could also do something like grapes and walnuts. There's all sorts of different combinations out there for healthy snacks. So let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. And then I could have made more. I just don't want to take up more of your time. So just in that time, I made 15 different snack items. So you could, like I said, pop those in your pantry or your fridge and have them ready to go. Because when you can have a healthy snack, it really is going to help keep you on track rather than having, you know, a whole bag of chips in one sitting or something like that. And it's great for kids too. You know, if they come home from school hungry, you say, okay, go in the snack bin, pick your choice, this is what you got. So it'll help build healthier habits for your family as well as for yourself, which is really important because you are the example for people around you, and how you live is more important than how you say you live because you have to lead by example, and people follow your example more than they do your opinion. So that is all I have to share with you. If anyone has any questions about any snacks, maybe something you like to have for snacks, wondering if it's good for you or not, go ahead and post a comment. And like I mentioned at the beginning of this video about my group program, you're going to be learning a lot of stuff like this in the program as well. So not only are you going to be getting education about what foods are healthy, but you're going to learn practical tips how to incorporate it in your lifestyle to make it realistic. Because, I mean, reading something in a book is far different than actually doing it in your real life. So I'm going to help you guys really kind of hone in all the education, put it to use in your life so you can live a healthier lifestyle in an easier way. And so I'm really excited about that. If you have any questions about the program, please message me. And I'd love to hear from you about this video if you enjoyed it, if you want to see more things like this, or if you have any other things that you'd like to see me do a Facebook Live video on, please comment or send me a message and I'd be happy to do it. I love answering your questions and helping you, figure out new things and learn new things. So I love recommendations, and so if you have any, please send them my way. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Monday and a good week ahead.